The San Francisco 49ers made waves on the opening night of the 2026 NFL Draft with not one, but two strategic trades orchestrated by General Manager John Lynch. While fans might be scratching their heads over the fact that the team left the first round without selecting any players, the moves Lynch made could be pivotal for the franchise's future. So, where are you watching from today, and what's your take on these trades? The 49ers entered the draft with the 27th pick, but after trading down first to the 30th pick with the Miami Dolphins and then further down to the 33rd pick with the New York Jets, they found themselves without a single selection in the first 32 picks. But let's dissect these trades a little deeper to assess their true impact. First and foremost, it's clear that the 49ers had their sights set on specific players who ultimately slipped through their fingers. This realization likely drove their decision to move down in the draft order. However, Lynch didn't just make a move for the sake of making a move. He ensured that the Dolphins paid a fair price. Analyzing the trade through various NFL draft trade charts, it's evident that the 49ers came out ahead in value, albeit marginally. In the first trade, the 49ers exchanged their 27th pick and a later 138th pick for Miami's 30th and their 90th pick. According to the Rich Hill chart, the 49ers gained about 4% in value, while the Fitzgerald-Spielberger chart showed an 8% gain. This wasn't a home run, but it was a solid move that set the stage for the next trade. Now, moving to the second trade with the Jets, this is where Lynch truly showcased his acumen. The 49ers traded down from 30 to 33, while also picking up the Jets' 179th pick. Here, the Rich Hill chart suggests a slight loss in value, but the Fitzgerald-Spielberger chart tells a different story, indicating a whopping 25% gain for the 49ers. The disparity in the value assigned to the late-round pick reflects a fundamental misunderstanding of cap management in the NFL. The 179th pick should not be considered junk. It's a potential asset that can yield value down the line. In essence, the second trade allowed the 49ers to drop just a few slots while gaining significant draft capital. They moved down 6 slots from 27 to 33, but jumped up a remarkable 48 slots in terms of pick value from 138 to 90, while also snagging an additional pick in the process. This is a massive win for Lynch and the 49ers, who are clearly playing the long game. So what does this all mean for San Francisco? While some fans may feel a sense of disappointment for not landing any immediate talent on night one, the long-term outlook is bright. The 49ers are building an arsenal of picks that could help them not just this season, but for years to come. This patient approach to team building could pay off handsomely, especially with how competitive the NFC West is looking this year. As we move into the next news segment, it's important to keep an eye on how these trades will affect the 49ers' strategy moving forward, particularly as they look to capitalize on their improved draft position. The anticipation surrounding the San Francisco 49ers and the 2026 NFL Draft was palpable, especially as they entered with the number 27 overall pick, a position that usually garners excitement for fans and analysts alike. But instead of making a selection on Thursday night, the 49ers made a bold move by trading out of the first round altogether. Now, they hold the coveted number 33 overall pick, which is the first selection on day 2 of the draft, raising questions about their strategy and future plans. What does this mean for the team? Where do they go from here? To understand the rationale behind these trades, it's crucial to unpack the details. The 49ers executed 2 trades that reshaped their draft positioning. First, they shipped the number 27 pick and the number 138 pick, a 4th-round compensatory selection, to the Miami Dolphins. In return, they received the number 30 overall pick and the number 90 pick, a 3rd-rounder, an interesting maneuver that set the stage for a further trade. Then, the 49ers flipped the number 30 pick to the New York Jets, acquiring the number 33 overall pick and number 179, a 5th-round choice. This deft maneuvering not only allowed them to exit round 1, but also to accumulate valuable draft capital that could pay dividends in the long run. General Manager John Lynch took to the podium after the first round, shedding light on the thought process behind these strategic trades. He articulated that the board simply didn't fall in their favor. There were a few players that we would have taken had they been there. That didn't happen, Lynch explained, emphasizing the due diligence that led to their decision-making. It's clear that the 49ers had a plan in place, and when the expected players were off the board, they weren't afraid to pivot. This level of foresight speaks volumes about Lynch's leadership and the overall direction of the franchise. Moreover, Lynch pointed out the advantage of holding the first pick on day 2. We can kind of reconvene, reset our board, reset our thoughts, he said, highlighting that the number 33 pick is highly coveted. This flexibility allows the 49ers to reassess their strategy and potentially capitalize on the moves of other teams. As fans, we should be excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. This isn't just about settling for less. It's about maximizing potential and being in a position to make the best choice for the team moving forward. Head coach Kyle Shanahan echoed Lynch's sentiments, emphasizing their desire to gain draft capital. We had the guys we wanted, and we thought there was a good chance, but when they weren't there, we moved back to 30, Shanahan noted. This candid admission reveals a level of strategic acumen that fans should appreciate. The ability to adapt when things don't go as planned is essential in the fast-paced world of the NFL. Shanahan's confidence in still being able to secure the players they wanted at number 33 further underscores the team's strong scouting efforts and cohesive vision. As we look ahead, it's clear that the 49ers are not merely playing for the moment. They're crafting a future. Lynch mentioned that they have a good idea of some names they might select with the number 33 pick, indicating a clear direction. However, he also stressed the importance of being open for business, which suggests that the 49ers might not be done trading just yet. The draft is a dynamic landscape, and with their flexibility, the 49ers could be poised to make significant moves that could reshape their roster. Fans should feel a mix of excitement and intrigue as we await what's next. The strategic trades made by the 49ers signal a commitment to building a strong roster, even if it means stepping back momentarily. In a league where the margins are razor thin, making smart decisions today can lead to championship-caliber teams tomorrow. Now, as we transition to the next item on our agenda, let's keep the conversation going. Where are you watching from, and what are your thoughts on these trades? Your opinion matters, and we want to hear it. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into what the 49ers have in store for us in this draft. As we delve into the final piece of news surrounding the San Francisco 49ers, we can't overlook the intriguing situation with quarterback Mac Jones. With the 49ers trading out of round 1 of the 2026 NFL Draft, all eyes were on head coach Kyle Shanahan when the subject of Jones' future came up. Fans, where are you watching from? We want to hear your thoughts on whether you believe Jones should remain a part of this team. Shanahan's comments came as no surprise, reinforcing what he had previously stated earlier this offseason. Yeah, he affirmed, I'd be real surprised if he's not. But let's break that down. Shanahan clearly values Jones, which raises the question, why hasn't any other team stepped up to make an offer? His surprise at the lack of interest speaks volumes about the quarterback market and how Jones is perceived around the league. Heading into the draft, speculation was rampant that Jones could find himself on the trading block if a team stepped forward with a solid proposal. However, it seems that no team has valued him as the 49ers do. The organization would have required a significant return to part ways with him, and it appears that potential suitors failed to meet that threshold. This is a critical point. Jones has already proven his worth to the team. Last season, when Brock Purdy was sidelined by a turf toe injury, it was Jones who stepped up and kept the 49ers afloat. His contributions were pivotal in maintaining the team's competitive edge, allowing them to push for a playoff spot until Purdy was ready to reclaim the reins. However, Shanahan's candor doesn't stop there. He noted, but the fact that no one did make an offer doesn't make me think someone's going to do something tomorrow, and his value's probably already passed anyways. This statement paints a bleak picture for Jones. If his value has diminished, is it a sign that the 49ers might be holding on to a player whose best days are behind him? As we move forward, the 49ers will make their first selection in the 2026 NFL Draft at the top of round 2 on Friday, holding a total of 7 picks. This is an opportunity for the team to bolster its roster, but the lingering question remains, what does this mean for Mac Jones? Is he truly a cornerstone of the franchise, or is he simply a stopgap until the team find a more appealing option? This draft is crucial for the 49ers, not just in terms of immediate needs, but also in shaping the future of the franchise. With speculation swirling around trades and acquisitions, fans are left wondering if the team has a master plan that includes Jones, or if it's time to look ahead towards the next generation of quarterbacks. In the end, We must acknowledge that the 49ers have a history of making calculated decisions that pay off in the long run. Whether or not Jones remains with the team, his experience and past performances certainly give him a place in the conversation. As we prepare for the draft and beyond, it's essential to keep an eye on how the 49ers choose to navigate this pivotal moment in their franchise history. Now, as we wrap up this segment, I invite you to subscribe and share your opinions about the San Francisco 49ers. What do you think lies ahead for Mac Jones and the team as they approach the 2026 NFL Draft? Your insights matter, so let's hear them.